Hey, girl, hey.
Hey,
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm getting over that still hanging around cold.
Yeah.
Stupid ass wouldn't go get medicine.
You're the worst at that.
I know.
Very argumentative anytime it comes to medication.
Mm-hmm. Like, I know I need it to feel better, but I want to be careful about what I put in this fucking temple of a body. I'll go ahead and drink like a fish on a Friday, but...
I was going to say the tequila consumption last Friday doesn't count, but God forbid I take some medication to make my ass feel better.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to Adventures of Des and Cort. I'm Cort.
And I'm Des.
We'll get to that later, but you got a hot flash?
I do.
What is it?
This has just bothered me for a whole lot of years, and it happened again this morning. And it's, do you remember riding around when we were in high school in like the cool guys pickup?
Yes.
Or car or whatever the hell they drove.
Yeah.
And it smelled like 97 gallons of cologne.
Yep.
The bass was so high that
It rattled your brain.
you had a headache, but it was still so cool, right?
Yep.
Well, I've reached the age of maturity that when people drive by the office and they have that kind of bass going and you can hear their car rattling as they're cruising by and then it rattles the windows at the office so bad. I get this surge of
rage.
Yeah. I'm like the ladies standing on the lawn yelling at people driving by.
Like, we don't like your kind around here.
Right. And it can throw me off just because I just think it's so obnoxious.
And you want to run after him and tell him real fast.
Yeah. But then I remember the girl in high school that was sitting in that car putting up with that shit.
So excited. I mean, like, dang, this is great bass.
Yeah. Such good bass.
Hurting your hearing.
They'd always show you their subwoofer.
Just big subwoofer in the back.
Corey's favorite. He loves that song. It's so embarrassing. Every time he turns it on, I'm like, oh, God.
He does love that song. Such dad.
Yeah. What's yours? Let's hear it.
But before we get to mine, my favorite is listening or watching when that happens to you. Like, it annoys me, too. Mm-hmm. But the level of annoyance that it annoys you. Like, if it gets you when you're concentrating because of your ADD, it will throw you all the way off. You get red immediately, and it's like you want to get up as quick as you can from your car and run out there and shake your finger at that guy.
Yeah, I want to write their license plate number down and call the cops.
Call the cops.
Disturbing the peace.
Yes. We should get your badge and run out there shaking it at him.
But you can get in trouble for that, right?
Oh, yeah.
Impersonating an officer.
Well, shit.
I ain't cut out for jail.
No,
ain't cut out
definitely not. My hot flash is the IRS and its extreme guessing game of how much you should pay.
It is totally a guessing game.
It's annoying. Like, help a girl out. Instead of sending, I got a letter in the mail, paid a hefty amount of taxes.
Yeah,
like the most I've in my adult life ever had to pay. I got a letter in the mail yesterday that said I owe an additional $350 for a penalty of not paying enough taxes. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, you want more money?
Yeah. Well, and it's like, if you know how much I should be paying, can you tell me?
Hey, girl, you're not pulling enough.
Yeah.
And it's hard because Josh was in the military for 20 years and retired in mid-2022, so we didn't really see it. And we paid a little bit of taxes, but so the full year of 2023, he had collected his retirement, collected his VA disability, and worked full-time W-2'd. Mm-hmm. But retirement and his W-2'd income don't notice each other, so they're taxed at basically the same level.
Right.
Well, nobody tells you, hey, if you get a W-2 job, you need to make sure that when you're filling out your W-4, you pay attention. Everybody's like, put 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, your whole
you'll be
freaking
okay.
life. You'll be fine. No. If you retire, you need to make sure you put that other income in there so that your W-2 income pulls enough taxes for you.
Mm-hmm. Or even just if you have multiple jobs.
Yes.
Like, they're not teaching that in school.
No. I mean,
we're 40s and just, didn't think about that.
Yeah. Give me a fucking call and say, hey, you're not pulling enough. Something's going on here. Can we do a review with you? Can you tell me how much you're making so that we can make sure that you pull enough?
IRS will never call you, though.
That's so annoying. It's just annoying.
Yeah.
But that's my hot flash. Total old lady hot flashes today.
Yeah. Taxes and loud music.
Little lager kind around here.
When did we become our parents?
No.
Just so angered by it.
Yeah. Old, angry bitches. Josh said some funny things this week, and it made me, I definitely have to bring that up because somebody else will relate.
Let's hear it.
My husband, I don't know if yours does this or not, but dads are so excited about a damn thermostat in the house. Mm-hmm. So every spring and every fall, he always says something like, this is the longest we've ever gone without turning on either the heat or the AC.
Yeah, every season.
This is the longest we've ever gone. I'm like, dude, you said it 6 months ago about the heat. Well, it was. Well, last spring you said it. Well, this is longer. I'm like, oh my God.
I think you should start a notes app.
And count
you
it.
just take notes, and then when, this is the first time in 2024 that we turned on the AC. And then in 2025, when he's like, this is the longest we've gone, you can open your notes app and be like,
please see back to 2022.
Yeah, please see the attached. No, it's not. Why are dads so serious about thermostats, though?
They are. They really are.
And when does it start?
I don't.
Do they get used to their parents saying it?
I don't know. It's so funny. The yard and the thermostat. 40-year-old men just, they're favorites.
Yeah. Well, and I don't know if you feel this way about the thermostat, but I do. So we live in that house too.
Yeah.
And we contribute financially.
Yes. Sometimes more.
And I feel like I have to ask if I could turn up the thermostat. Mm-hmm. And so this morning, because I get out of bed before Corey, and I was getting up and heading out of the room, and he mumbled something, and I thought he was talking in his sleep because he does that. Mm-hmm. And I said, what? And he said, if you're cold, you can turn the heat up.
Thanks, Dad.
He's totally giving me permission to turn up the heat that I contribute to pay for the heat bill.
Yeah, I know. But I could turn it up whenever the
God wants. I know, you know that, right? But I do ask sometimes.
You okay if I turn up the heat?
Do you care if I turn up the heat?
Yes. Or you do it and they come home and you're like, oh, I'm sorry, I just turned it up for a minute.
Yeah, I did that last week.
I was just real cold.
Yeah, I said, I'm sorry, I was really cold. I turned up the heat to 67. That's not even warm. But it's freaking middle of the summer to Corey.
I'm turning it on this weekend, I can tell you that, because I'm serious about the temperature when I'm sleeping.
Oh, for sure. Well, and I mean,
serious about it.
Yeah.
I want to be cold, and it will be in the 80s, and it will not get cold enough in that house.
No.
I'm turning it on this week, Josh.
Yeah. So it hasn't been the longest. I'm about to ruin your record, Josh. I think it's so funny that they're both like that, though.
They are.
And I feel like Mom said that about Gary, too, before. It must be a thing.
It's a total thing.
Yeah. Let us know. So just do us a favor.
Your husband.
Let us know. Send us a text, whatever. Let us know if your husband controls the thermostat as well.
And is a psycho about the yard. Like our husbands, every week, I feel like it's, let's go straight mowing it. Let's go to the side, angled mowing it. Let's go long ways mowing it.
My favorite is when you are like trying to get ready for company to come over.
Oh, yeah.
And they're like, I'm going to cut the yard. I'm like, okay. Well, I don't even remember what it was for. This was last summer. And Corey's going to...
Well, shit, sorry.
Sit still. Corey's going to mow the yard really quick. I'm like, okay. Well, and I'm watching the time go by, and I'm like, I feel like I'm doing all these things in the house. And I swear to God, it was like the third pass on the lawn. I mean, I've got every single inside chore done, and we're ready for company.
He's like, house clean?
Yeah, I look outside and I see him, heading, because he's got the riding lawnmower.
Yeah.
See him going away from me, and I'm like, he just started another pass on this goddamn lawn. And so he comes in, and I'm like, so like, is your blade broke? Like, what's the deal? Why so many passes? Is it perfect yet? And he's like, it just wasn't cutting right. I'm like,
so I had to lower.
Did you know the company is not gonna know? Yeah, I had to lower it. It was long. It was too wet. I'm like, how? It's a goddamn
Couldn't you have done that
lawn.
later? Shit's like, get in here.
Get one pass and get in here. But then realistically, I wouldn't want his help inside the house anyways, because he wouldn't do it right.
Mm-hmm.
Poor, he can't win. I love him. Sorry, Corey. So today, Sophia's 18.
Yeah, that's so crazy.
Both of our babies
adults
are adults now.
So
And
weird.
it was bittersweet waking up, and I'm excited for the next chapter and her to become like, I'm always going to be mom, but to like
a friend.
Yeah, like a closer friend, right? And so I was just kind of looking through stuff and looking through pictures, and it was probably about 2 years ago that Sophia allowed me onto her Snapchat.
Yeah.
Right? And I learned very quickly that my child uses her Snapchat to talk so much shit about me, and I think it's so funny. Like, I can't even get onto her for it because she's not wrong, and it really just makes me laugh.
And it's her just being a kid, and sometimes we annoy the fuck out of her.
She totally calls me out. I was laughing so hard at that picture. It's like from the side, and it doesn't even look like me.
No.
And it was dark in our house, and I was reaching for something. I had on my glasses, no makeup,
It's blurry.
It's blurry. And it's the caption on it. It says, me. Hey, Mom, it would be really cool? Mom, yeah, if you would shut the fuck up. I'm like, she totally called me out. Like, it's her platform for telling her friends on me.
She does. And sometimes
it makes me laugh.
I don't have Snapchat, so I always get like via you or your mom. Mm-hmm. Did y'all see what Sophia posted about you on her Snapchat? I'm like, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
What'd she do?
What did she do?
She's so funny, though.
I love it.
I'm excited to see how she'll grow as an adult.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Happy birthday, Sophia.
Happy birthday, Bug.
We love you.
She's going to kill me for that, but...
Too bad.
Too bad. You'll always have that nickname.
So sad. Y'all, we were talking about how sometimes we get a little cray. Mm-hmm. And Des and I last week were at work on Friday, and then we had to go to a couple of open houses, and we had somebody come down and visit us from Boise in our industry that we work in. And we were like, it was the afternoon. Work was sunny. Work was done. No wind.
It was
like,
beautiful.
Let's go sit on a patio and have a drink.
A drink.
Mm-hmm. Turned into 3 drinks. Getting picked up from the bar. Going to Desiree's house. Drinking more with our husbands. Having fun. And waking up the next day going, what the fuck why did we do that? Why did we have to go balls to the walls?
We can't do little doses of fun. You and I can't.
No.
All of it.
All in. Sometimes I feel like we can, but you get a sunny day.
Oh, yeah. First sunny day of
First
the year,
sunny
no
day.
wind.
Yeah. Yikes. We
Not
just
gonna
need
happen.
self-control. But then we show up to the office. So on Friday, we had packed something. We had packed something up from our server that our company had asked us to send back. While there was a lot going on in the office, we packed it up, threw it in the car, and took it on Saturday to the UPS store. We get back here on Monday, and we have a walking pad in the office that can only be used with a remote. I go to get on the walking pad, and I'm like, the remote's gone. We look all over. I'm like, we put it in that box.
Yep.
We fucking, in a manic, let's get the hell out of here and have some fun, packed the only thing that turns this remote on. Turns this walking pad on. I'm on the phone with Amazon for 58 minutes trying to get it there. Like, sorry, you can't. You're going to have to send it all the way, the whole thing back and get a new one. There's no replacement parts. There's no app.
But that lady at Amazon, customer service.
Let me get right back to you. She'd come back on. She'd be like, can't find it. Let me see if there's another way. Hold 1 second. She come back. I can't find it. Can you give me this? Give her all the information. And she just kept going and coming back. And I was like,
she's not giving up.
She knew that I wasn't giving up. And she was like, let me just keep this lady on the phone so it looks like I'm productive.
Mm-hmm. She probably works from home.
Going doing dishes while I was on hold.
Nope, can't find it.
Shit. So I had this genius idea, and I'm like, what if... So we email the guys that it was sent to, and we're like, if you guys get this box, can you please send us this remote back? And we're like, well, fuck's sake, it's going to be 2 weeks before we can use this walking pad again,
right.
And hopefully we get it back.
Right.
I was like, what if it hadn't left yet? We're in a small town. People try to help people.
They do. I love this town about that.
I'm all Des. Can you call UPS since I'm on with Amazon?
I was going to say, because she's still on hold.
Mm-hmm. So you call UPS.
Yep.
And what'd she say to you?
She kind of giggled, right? And I'm like, look.
This is what happened.
Basically, if we don't have that remote, we have just a dinosaur in the office. Like, it's not going to do anything. We have a very big paperweight.
Yeah. Do you think you want that back there?
And she's like, what's it under? And I told her, and she's like, let me go dig through these boxes. I have a feeling it's still here. She calls back like 10 minutes later. Yep, your box is still here. We had so much relief.
Yeah, we hang up with Amazon. We run over there, cut the box open. Sure enough, we got this remote back. Mm-hmm. And then our freaking dignity was like, you girls you cannot have no fun. No more fun like that. Can't do that.
And it always leads back to that. It's like you have a great time and then you're going to start fresh on Monday. And Monday's like, oh, just a reminder of what a dumbass you were on Friday.
You shouldn't go as balls to the wall, ma'am.
Maybe take it down a notch or two.
Just a notch or two. We didn't hurt nobody.
No.
We had fun, but we did lose a remote. So dumb.
Oh, I love it. It was funny to have to own up to that too, though.
I know. We haven't told our husbands yet either.
No.
They won't hear this for the first time.
Surprise, guys. I mean, we could have done a lot worse. A lot worse.
You know what I need to also own up to?
What? Is this turning into a confessions podcast?
Yeah, maybe.
These are my confessions.
Yes. Ursher.
Because I don't remember all the words.
I feel like I could pull it out.
You probably could. You're a good rapper.
But
anyways, let's hear it.
When we went to Moscow, Josh was trying to pull in the mirrors on the truck with the remote. He's like, I know that there's some buttons you can like lock, unlock, and it'll pull in the mirrors. I'm like, yeah, but I don't.
He saw it on TikTok or some shit.
Probably. Yeah, but I don't know how to do that. And so he had started pushing buttons. Well, after that, there's the little button that you can unlock and lock your vehicle with if you're next to it with the remote.
Yeah, that's on the handle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After that, those stopped working for me. And I was like, he fucked this up. I even told him. I think you messed it up. And he goes, I think I can Google it and push some buttons and I'll get it to work again. I think I can reprogram it. I even told you yesterday. Yeah, because you were like, just hit the button.
It was cold. So windy.
Just hit the button. I'm like, I can't. It won't undo it.
I'm yelling over at her
this
like
is
a
why.
jerk.
Yeah, Josh fucked it up, basically. Then I go to leave work. I get in the car and it pops up and it says, please change battery in your remote. I'm like, oh, shoot.
Yep. Jerk.
Oh, shoot. I should have just changed the remote and made him think that I fixed it.
Yeah, I Googled it. I just knew how to fix it.
Marriage. It's his fault.
Yep.
Fucked it up.
He's so stupid.
So stupid.
That's what he gets for saying my couch is disgusting. You done broke it.
So dumb.
So I went to Walmart yesterday to, get things ready for Sophia's birthday and and I don't go
Wander.
in Walmart and I don't wander. I just don't do it. Well, I realized why I don't do it.
Why?
There was so much material there.
Oh, I can't wait.
So much material. I was just walking, listening to people like around me and stuff. And, the way some people are so unaware that there's others around and the way they speak to their spouse in public.
I can't stand
I
that.
get like secondhand embarrassment. Like, do you pick a side?
They're like, yeah, what she said.
Yeah. Do you go?
You better fucking listen.
Yeah. Do you pick a side? Do you go, I think you're being a little rude to him.
Yeah.
Jessica.
Yeah, ma'am. Bitch ass Jessica.
So I just walking around listening to people and stuff, and there's this couple that lives in town, and they're constantly like posting on Facebook about, it's always negative, like, you couldn't do anything right for these people, like, to save your life.
Okay.
And they are just, like, so... They...
Currents.
Yes.
Chads and
Very.
Karens.
Chads and Karens. And, like, the way they post is very... Like, they know everything. And I can't stand that anyway.
No.
So, anyways, I saw these two, and I'm like, oh... And in my head, I'm thinking the way they're walking, they're pissed off about something right now, right?
Hard and heavy.
You could tell. Hard and heavy, fast, like leaned forward a little bit,
Yep.
And I was like, I kept running into them, and then I start thinking, I'm like, they're going to think I'm following them, And I'm like, this is why I don't go to the goddamn store. Because I get weird. And then I do look like I'm following them. So anyways... You could tell they're pissed off about something. And I was in the aisle over and I heard them talking. And they had stopped somebody and were bitching.
Complaining.
Yep, bitching about the same thing they always bitch about. And I'm like, let it go. Like, even in the store, so then they're holding this person prisoner.
Ugh.
Just complaining,
And this person probably was on their lunch break and they're like, just let me go get.
Yeah, please. So, anyways, my favorite part of the Walmart trip, though, is an older gentleman, comes into my aisle and he's like, do you know where the powdered sugar is? I'm a female. I must bake a lot, right?
Yeah.
I'm a terrible baker.
You're not.
I am. I'm not great at it. You have to have patience for it, and mine's
and
zero.
Be exact.
Yeah, and exact. Psh, I'm like, a little of that, you'll be all right. No, you weren't. So he asked me where the powdered sugar is, and I'm like, he goes, it's not with the baking stuff. Well, and then all of a sudden, they might as well have given me like a blue vest. Like, my ass should have just worked there.
You were very welcoming looking that day.
And I pull up my phone, I open my Walmart app.
Yeah.
And I type in powdered sugar. I'm like, aisle A15. He didn't read the aisle numbers wrong. And I heard him bitching at somebody a couple aisles over. about how I told him it was on aisle A15. And he couldn't find it.
Sir, I don't fucking work here.
Exactly. You know why he couldn't find it? He was on aisle A13.
Did you want to go tap him on the shoulder?
Yeah. I don't work here.
This is A13, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Go 2
you
more
need to
over.
get to stepping. But I think Walmart should put me on the payroll. I just whipped my app out, helped him.
I just love how people ask for help, but then complain for the help that they got. I don't know. I'm trying, guy.
Yeah.
I could have told you no and kept going.
Yeah. There was a dude in the aisle. You could have asked him where the powdered sugar was. Anyways, Walmart's crazy. It's wild.
It's wild. Wow, wow, west. I was headed to work today thinking about washing the car because we got that new car wash. Isaac works there. So we got one of the monthly plans. And I was like, I should go wash the truck. And I'm like, gonna have to wait for Josh.
Yeah.
Do you know why? Because
you can't get the mirrors to fold in?
No, I can. I have so much fucking... I have car wash anxiety when it's a moving car wash.
Why? Like when you have to put it in neutral and it rolls
windows up.
Stay in the line.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, you drive a freaking semi.
Even if it was a car.
Even a car.
Even
really.
a car. That overwhelms me. I'm like, I'm going to fuck it up. I'm not going to pull in the mirrors. I'm not going to...
Well,
I'm going to do something wrong.
And you see all the people on Facebook talking about...
Yeah. I'm like...
It probably doesn't help you.
Can't get my car washed unless Josh is free or he does it himself.
You want me to drive you up there this afternoon?
You want to?
I bet I could.
Do it. I'm like,
I'll just have to scoop the seat up.
Do it
And
right.
it's not because I'm shorter than you.
No.
It's because Courtney drives with her big toe.
I drive with the pad of my foot, not my whole foot.
Do you get a Charlie horse, though? Driving?
No. I love the way I sit. And if that airbag goes off, I ain't going to fucking break my neck. If somebody hits me head on, ain't going to go paralyzed because it ain't going to lay on my lap.
Because you ain't nowhere near the motherfucker.
Nope. That steering wheel will go right between my legs.
I love to give you shit about that.
It's like you and Adriana sit so close. Like when I hop in when my kid has used my vehicle, Adriana, or hop into her vehicle, I'm like, I feel so claustrophobic.
Soph does that too.
So close.
Yeah. I'm like,
I can't do it.
Yeah. Because I feel like I sit pretty far back. Not
medium, maybe.
But I like to sit straight up too, though.
Weird.
I don't know why. I don't like to. I'm too old to be looking like a G-funk in my core.
I don't want to be a G-funk either, but I just feel more comfortable when my leg is not like when it's angled out. Not
you
like,
don't even get a bend in your knee.
Yeah, I do. It's like this. This is how I drive. Just a slight bend.
Meanwhile,
the pad of my toe.
I got a 90-degree angle driving.
Yeah.
Not really.
Your whole foot on that pedal.
It is, because I won't be able to stop when I need to.
Well, I can do that. The brake,
I
I can get my whole foot on. But, like, on the gas, it's just the pad.
I do put the whole foot on the gas pedal.
Yeah.
So my papa was a weird driver, though.
You have stroke, a heart attack, and you're going to go forward.
What am I going to do?
Straight forward. You're going to go right off that street.
My papa used to drive with both feet.
That's so crazy.
Like one.
Have
on
you ever
the
tried
gas.
that?
Yes. It is so dangerous. He used to piss my dad off so bad. But he'd have one on the brake and one on the gas. And I remember we were driving in Alabama, and he had this big white car. It was probably like a Lincoln or something. I don't know. But it was a big white car. Mm-hmm. And, you know, the southern storms. Like, it's buckets.
Yeah,
and
rain.
buckets and buckets of rain. Like, there is
Downpour.
no freaking windshield wiper speed that is appropriate. Like, it's crazy. Anyways, he was driving in that, and my papa was old, or, you know, he was an older grandpa, and he was leaning forward and driving with both of them feet, and I think I was probably 12, 13, and I can just remember going, he's gonna kill us. We're gonna die. Because every once in a while, it would be like, and you're like, oh God, and all that rain. But people in the South, they drive in that.
Anxiety inducing every time he hits the brake.
And that's where it started.
We're going to die. We're going to die.
People in the South drive like it's nothing. They are not even fazed by this shit. And meanwhile, you're having a heart attack because I can't see. I can't see because there's so much water on my windshield. People are flying by you like it's a goddamn race.
I got a question for you.
Uh-oh.
If you were to fail a driving test or get a ticket, get a ticket. Let's say that. If you were to get a ticket for driving, what would that thing be?
Like what was my infraction?
Yeah.
And you probably already have an idea of what you think my infraction should be.
No, mine.
No?
Well, it used to be. I know what it could have been. Now I don't know, but I know what mine would be.
Let's see. Mine. Probably driving too slow. Because when I'm tired, I'm like, oh my God, I'm going 21.
Driving Miss Daisy.
Yeah, I'm just, so it makes it dangerous for other people because I'm like a 87-year-old person when I'm tired.
Or when you look off, you're like Josh, when you look off to the side
I
of your
take
car.
the wheel with me. Yeah, we both are looking.
The ADD in both of you. You're like, well, this car's coming with me.
You know, there's sometimes I want to toss Josh a pill while he's talking.
Yeah.
Here, swallow that.
Mine would be speeding, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Speeding or in that big old truck, parking within the lines.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes. I'm like, that's close enough.
You've gotten better about that, though.
I try.
Because I can remember there was a time that you drove. This truck was ridiculous.
Oh, the lifted truck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I needed a step stool.
We did.
Like, if your pants were a little too tight, you know, and you're
have to
trying
swing
to
that leg
huff
up.
your leg up there, you might as well put your hands on the seat and try to press your fat ass up because it was so tall. And I can remember you parking, and I'd be like, I don't even think this is close. And you wouldn't even give a shit. You'd hop right out and heading into the store, bloop, bloop,
Yeah,
lock that car. I'm like, she committed.
Close enough.
She committed, and now you're more aware.
I try to back in and get in and out. But I was aware then, but it was my anxiety of knowing that I fucked up, and I don't want anybody to see. So I was like, well, I'm going to go in with confidence.
I'm owning this shit job. We would go to the gym, and I'm like, well,
she took two spaces.
2 spots. Someone's going to be mad.
1.5.
Someone's going to be mad.
Or real close to the line, like basically on the line. So anybody goes into the next spot, they got to go to the line.
Yeah. You just screw up the whole parking lot.
Such a douche. But
not really. Like,
it is.
now you open your door, though, and you look down. Am I in the lines? I'm like, I'm so proud
and them
of you.
cameras help.
They do.
You could. I'm
For
like,
sure.
this I need to fix.
Because now cars come with like the aerial view.
Yeah. And you can
How
see
in the hell
them,
do they do that?
I don't know. I don't know where it's at.
Because like I
This
can
little
see
drone that's following you.
I feel like it. There's like that's the top of my car.
How you looking?
How'd they do that?
At fucking Jetsons.
Probably, Jane. You used to speed really bad though.
I still do.
Not terrible anymore. There's
This
certain
is my
spots.
confessions.
Yeah. Tell me, child, what's ailing you?
There is one road.
I know what road it
on
is.
my way to work and back home that if ain't nobody on it,
You hearing this, Elmore County
I'm not
Sheriff's
saying
Department?
I'm not saying the road.
But you could probably figure it out.
No, don't figure it out. Now I'm gonna be driving the speed limit.
Yeah, you can go 5 over. Just
I
not
do,
45.
but God, that road feels like 90 million miles.
It does. It's so long.
I mean,
and it's not like it's
4 minutes, maybe 5 minutes.
but it feels so long because it is straight.
It does.
You know,
And
like, there's no fun in it. You can't turn or
No, and they should increase it by 10.
Yeah, it's not like there's a ton of people out there.
No, but there is a lot of farm equipment.
Well, there's
Maybe
that
that's
one
why.
homie that walks out there.
And
He
rides,
gives me anxiety.
and rides his moped.
Oh, I forgot you got the moped riders now out there.
Yeah. Oh, God, so dumb.
Yep.
But that's all I got for today.
That's it.
Mm-hmm. You got some more?
I just got one thing to tell you about.
Come on, tell me.
So there's, you know how you get the ads and stuff on Instagram. Like you'll get ads on Instagram for things.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And you could hit like shop now.
Mm-hmm.
One of them got me.
Oh,
And I'm
the
gonna
Tiki
order
Talkie.
them.
I got 2 on the Tiki Talkie.
Do
What
you?
got
I'm
you?
gonna order them. They're called loops. And they're earplugs. Loops. And they're earplugs. So this really shows you that my phone is always listening. They're earplugs for people that are sensitive to noise and like background noise and stuff. And it's supposed to like lower the decibel that you receive the noise and make your life more peaceful so that you can still hear. And you laughing, but I'm gonna be a new woman. I'm gonna be a new woman.
Let's see if this changes.
I'm not gonna be a nightmare anymore.
You're not a nightmare.
You're gonna miss me. You're gonna miss me. Because I'm just gonna become a peaceful little flower.
There's definitely just noises that can fucking send you over the edge.
Maybe I won't hear that office rattle anymore.
Office rattle.
The windows.
Oh.
Maybe
Yeah.
I won't be outside chasing people down, impersonating an officer.
I would need to wear mine around my dogs because the
Oh,
decibel
God, the
of
barks.
my dog's bark gets me.
Mine do too.
You'll have to let me know how they work.
Yeah. They've got different ones, and they've actually got one pair that is like all 3 things, so you can choose what comfort level you need, and it says you can enjoy life. I'm sold. I'm gonna get them. There's a money back guarantee.
Money back guarantee. That makes me laugh because talking about Sophia, she's always been
Sensitive to noise.
no. She's always been a infomercial girl.
I know.
Something comes across and it catches her eye, she won't it.
Yeah.
And then we were talking about how you get stuck on something. You know, like you go through phases of like I really like hers was I really like to do my nails.
Oh my
so
God.
she got a whole bunch of nail stuff.
I could open a nail salon.
And-
I just
yeah.
need a nail tech.
And now she don't want to do her nails. But as family, I think it's funny. I was telling Des, because she went through a phase of dinosaurs. Isaac went through a phase of FFA. Like, he loves FFA.
Yeah.
He's still kind of in that
Minecraft
phase.
when he was
Minecraft.
little. Mm-hmm.
But I think it's funny how your family members and friends around you also pick that up. And then, like, that's it. Like, you're done. Every gift you get, everything you wear is going to have that. Dinosaurs, FFA, Minecraft.
Yep. And because you don't know what to get somebody, and so you go, I know that they like this.
Yes.
Because this is what they talk about all
I'm
the
an
time.
offender of the dinosaurs.
Yeah.
I was like, Soph want this? She would like this
She
as
still has a
dinosaurs.
dinosaur pillow on her bed. She was wearing her dinosaur shirt the other day. So we'll end with the infomercial and being sold. So Sophia was like, probably 4.
Yeah.
4. And I was single at the time. You know, she spent a lot of time. We spent a lot of time together. She's my bud, you know. She'd sleep with me. Mm-hmm. And we watch movies and stuff. I always fell asleep first because the child was an insomniac. She never slept. And one night I woke up and she goes, Mom, I need a no-no. I said, what? She said, a no-no. It makes your arms silky smooth. And I looked at the TV and the infomercial was for a no-no. The razor hair removal device, whatever it was. So my 4-year-old apparently thought she had very hairy arms, which she doesn't. She's not hairy at all.
No, but she
but
said...
they sold her.
Yeah, I want that.
She's going to be that QVC lady up late at night buying crazy things.
No, but...
As seen on TV.
It'll be TikTok and Instagram ads, and they're going to get her all the time. Mm-hmm. She's going to be like, I do need that. You're right.
You're right. I do need that.
Gotta try it.
Oh, well. Well. Good catching up.
See ya.
See you later, homegirl. Okay, we're going to try that again.
See you later,
homegirl. Who are we today? Ready?
Mm-hmm. See you later, homegirls.